festive.
This is festive.
Yes.
It's not your house, but it's festive. All right, so there's just lots of white, fluffy tree-type things all over the house, because everything in your house is cream or white.
Yes, yes. We did this theme of kind of an all-white Whoville was the theme of our Christmas Eve party last year. So we got this artist from Australia to make these things, and I kept them, obviously. They were like, you know, a lot to make, and so I kept them in storage. And that'll be our theme every year until well, this year my kids are old enough to where they're now climbing on them and ripping them and breaking them and all that. So I don't know how long they'll last.
I don't know how, I mean, your whole house, like I said, how is that possible that you have children and a house that looks like that?
You know.
Do they live in that house?
They do.
If I had children in that house, they would be in a ball like that could crawl around, but the ball would move and they would just be inside of that. They'd see the house, they'd be part of the family, but they would just be in a plastic ball.
Their rooms are really festive and wild, and everyone has a theme, and so I let them go crazy in their room and the playroom.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's great.
So they respect it. They respect the space everywhere else.
Well, that's amazing for kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't normally understand that.
And you know what? It's just stuff. Like, I actually don't really care. If she took I got this table made, and Chicago took a Sharpie and wrote on the table. And I was like freaking out at first, and then Kanye came home and is like, it makes it even better, it's art. And now we're gonna keep this forever. And I'm like, okay. I would have freaked out, but it's just stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. So your Christmas card this year was just your family. Usually it's the entire family.
Yes.
And this year you did just your family.
Yes, and what I've realized through this process is no matter what, first of all, it was just a time thing. I saw online, like, they're feuding and, they won't do a card together and all this stuff. No matter, it was just a time thing of why I couldn't wrangle everybody. And I was like, this isn't my job. I'm not gonna sit here and try to get everyone to do a card. I'm gonna do one with my kids and my husband and my family. And even that was so dramatic. It's the most anxiety to get 4 kids together, smiling in a room. So North was having a day, so she refused to be in the shoot, and she just was crying because she wanted her specific hairstyle, whatever. So the next day, I said, fine, you're not gonna be in the card. That's the decision, you're not gonna be in the card. I'm just gonna take the family card without you, and she was fine with that. The next day, she woke up and was like, Mommy, I really want to do a card. Thank God the photographer was still in town. So she said, I just want a photo shoot with just you. So I said, perfect. I called the photographer, had her come over. And I said, I have no makeup on now. I look totally different. And I said, let's just shoot us. But cut me out and you'll Photoshop her in. And it looks like a beautiful card.
Yes. She's Photoshopped into that card?
Absolutely.
She wasn't sitting on Kanye's lap?
No, that's Chicago. North is...
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if that...
I can't keep up with the Kardashians. Okay, so
North is right across from me.
Right.
The oldest, and I would have rather done it this way than the anxiety of what I went through of trying to get... I mean, Chicago has a cookie in her hand. I was really holding Sam there. Saint was really there. The rest of us were there. But North, it was a lot.
She's in. She's there now.
There's always one.
But to teach her a lesson, I would have just left her out. That's what I would have done. That's why I don't have kids. So I know the rumors were that the family is feuding, and that's why, but the family is feuding. I mean, Courtney is now, right? Is it Courtney?
Yes. Courtney and we just went to Japan together. We've really taken the time to hear each other out and listen. What sucks is that season 18 will come out soon, and it gets worse before it gets better. So her and I have healed and have talked about everything and really come to an understanding.
Just so you understand, if you're not understanding what we're talking about, Courtney doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. She doesn't like getting photographed. She doesn't like her privacy exposed. And she's saying she doesn't want to,
she likes it, but only she wants to film just when she feels like it.
I see.
So if one family member goes on vacation a lot or takes time off a lot, the other family members have to step in and take over those hours.
Right.
So for the past year, Chloe and I have been you know, taking over her hours working because we need content to make the show.
Right.
So Chloe and I have been really frustrated that we've been working longer and we have kids and a lot of stuff going on. And so it's been exhausting for us when she hasn't taken that into consideration without making a decision of what she wants to do. Stay on the show, not, but to be in this limbo and have us do this for so long is frustrating. So we've come to the conclusion that she'll film a little bit, and I don't even know if we have a conclusion, actually. It's always like, you know, up in the air, but we're in a good place about respecting each other's space, and if someone doesn't want to be on the show, we obviously want them to have that mental break and live their life exactly the way that they want.
All right, well, you okay, Andy? I'm the one that's usually choking. All right, we'll take a break, and then, but it's good that that's the thing about shooting a show, because what we're seeing was shot a long time ago, so y'all are in a better space now.
Yes.
Yep. All right, we'll take a break. More with Kim after this.